We come to section B, which has 20 marks. So the instructions for this section are as follows. There are 15 questions in this section. There are 15 questions in this section. Answer all the questions in this section by using one word or a short phrase. Write all your answers in the answer booklet provided. Okay, so that's what you need to understand. One, you need to know that here you're not going to be answering questions using short essay or paragraphs. Here you're going just to answer questions using one word, and sometimes you are going to use a short phrase. Okay, and all you need to do is you write your answers in the answer booklet that is provided where you're recording your answers in section A. Okay, the same answer booklet. That's why you answer that's why you write your answers for section B, and I'm sure it is indicated in the answer booklet. Okay, so you make sure you do that against the number. So if you're answering question 1, you write your answer from the booklet on number 1 up to reach 15. Some questions will need you to answer maybe there will be 2 blank spaces where you need to put your answers. Please make sure you put answers on both blank spaces or on both provision. Okay, you do that. So don't make mistakes of like you just give one answer for the question that demands 2 answers. So you make sure you do that. If you don't do that, you are going to lose marks. If the answer you have given, which is 1, is correct, you get a mark, but for the one which you haven't written, you lose a mark. Okay, so you make sure you do the right thing. Okay, so now let's go to the actual questions in this section. We come to question 1, which is the abbreviation USB stands for. The abbreviation USB stand for. So USB stand for Universal Serial Bus. Universal Serial Bus. Okay, we come to question 2. Dash and dash are examples of system software. Dash and dash are examples of system software. So here they want you to mention the system software. So the common ones we have is 1, Windows. Okay, so you can write window there. And the second one that is more common now is Android. Okay, Android, there are so many phones that are using Android software, and some of the computers have been made with the provision of Android, okay, software. So Windows and Android, those are the correct answers. However, there was also other ones that you can write there. You can also write iOS or Ubuntu. So these 4 answers will be marked correct. Okay, so these 4 answers will be marked correct. If you write iOS, will be marked. Ubuntu, you'll be marked as well. Okay, we come to question 3. Addition, subtraction, and question 3 is addition, subtraction, dash, and dash are the arithmetic operation performed by the CPU. Addition, subtraction, dash, and dash are the arithmetic operation performed by CPU. So the correct answer there is, we can write addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication are the arithmetic operation performed by the CPU. So division and multiplication there are the correct answers. You can write them. We can start with multiplication and then you end with a division. It's okay. So division and multiplication are the correct answers there. Okay. Question 4 is as follows. To delete a slide, one has to dash click it on the navigation panel. To To delete a slide, one has to dash click it on the navigation panel. So the correct answer there for question 4, one, to delete a slide, one has to click. So that what you are going to do is you click on the right side of the mouse, or you right click. So the full sentence will be, to delete a slide, one has to right click. So there the word which is supposed to be there is right. So click is already there, so you just say, to delete a slide, one has to right click it on the navigation panel. So the correct word there is right. Okay, we come to question 5. To type the first letter of a word in uppercase without using the uppercase lock key, user can hold down the dash button while pressing the key of the letter. So if you want to write a letter in uppercase, what you need to do is you press the shift key button, you press the shift key, then while you are pressing the letter or the key of the letter. So the correct word there is shift. So to type the first letter of a word in uppercase without using the caps lock key, user can hold down the shift button while pressing the key of the letter. So the correct word there is shift button. Shift. Okay, go to question 6, which is, an icon presents a dash and dash. An icon represents a dash and dash. So an icon, when you see an icon on a desktop, it may present a file. Okay, if you have put a music file there, it will be shown by an icon. If you have put a video file, it will be shown by an icon. If you have put a picture, there will be an icon of that picture. Okay, the other one is, it can also show the program. If there is a program, mostly when we want to use our programs, we see an icon on the desktop. That's why we click. Okay, so it can also represent a program. It can also represent a document, which is also a file. It can also represent an internet. Okay, it can also represent an internet. So when you see an icon, it can represent a lot of things, and for you to know what it is, you need to click on it. Then that's when you will know. Okay, sometimes depending on the programs you have installed, the music icon can be noticed, and also the video file can be noticed, and the music file can also be noticed without even clicking on it. Okay, but all of them, they will be represented by an icon. We come to question 7. Dash are terms entered on a computer as input. Dash are items entered on a computer as input. Dash are items entered on a computer as input. So the correct answer there is data. Data are items entered on a computer as input. Okay, so when you're entering data, you're putting items, you're entering items as inputs. Okay, we come to question 8. Question 8 is, a scanner copies dash documents and creates the dash that is stored in the computer. A scanner copies dash documents and create the dash that is stored in the computer. So here, what is the correct answer is, a scanner copies printed documents and creates the soft copy that is stored in the computer. So here on soft copies, there are some other words that can be used. Can be electronic copy. Okay, you can also put electronic copy there. The answer will be correct. So it is printed. So here it can also be a scanner copies. So for me, I would even accept if someone says a scanner copies add copy documents. A scanner copies add copy documents and create the soft copy that is stored in the computer. So a printed copy, like a paper is printed, it's a hard copy, and then it is scanned and then turned into a soft copy. The only thing there, when you say hard copy, that means it is generalizing everything that is hard copy. But when you say printed, it's definitely talking about what is printed somewhere. Okay, it can be on a paper, on a cloth, it's printed. So when you scan it, it's going to become soft copy, and it can be stored in the computer. So the correct answer there is printed and soft copy, just like I've written. Okay, please, if you have got questions, please don't hesitate to ask in the comment section. Otherwise, let's go to the next questions. Question 9 is as follows. Dash allows users to find a website even if they do not know the uniform resource locator, which is URL. Dash allows users to find website even if they do not know the uniform resource locator, URL. So the correct answer here is search engine. Search engine allows users to find a website even if they do not know the uniform resource locator, which is URL. Okay, we come to question number 10, which is to read account numbers on checks at a bank, dash leader is used. To read account numbers on checks at a bank, dash leader is used. So the correct answer here is MICR. MICR reader is used. So because of space, that's why I've written MICR reader. But the full words of those abbreviations are as follows: magnetic ink collector reader. Magnetic ink collector reader. So basically, if you write MICR and someone writes magnetic ink character reader, both answers will be accepted. Okay, we come to question 11. Dash is the license that gives a company the rights to own software it has developed. Dash is the license that gives a company the rights to own software it has developed. So the correct answer for question 11 is copyright. Okay, copyright is the license that gives a company the right to own software it has developed. Okay, we come to question 12. Question 12 is as follows. Dash odds program while the computer is on. Dash odds programs while the computer is on. So the correct answer there is RAM. Okay, RAM odds programs while the computer is on. In the first question, we are asked to write the meaning of RAM, which is random access memory. So here, the other alternative answers that can be marked are main memory is also correct, as well as internal memory. Okay, so when you talk about main memory, internal memory, and RAM, these they are similar, and they will earn you a mark if you write either of the three answers. Okay, so we come to question 13, which is two examples of non-impact printers are Two examples of non-impact printers are, one, you can write printer and band printer, or you can also put interject. I'm giving you the third one because there are many. I'm giving you the third one so that at least if you can forget one between the two, you may be lucky to remember the third one. Okay, so one is drum printer and band printer. Then the other one, the third one for the third option is inkjet printer. Inkjet printer. So these three are examples of non-impact printers. Okay, so if you have got questions, please don't hesitate to ask in the comment section. And if you find this video helpful, remember to like and share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll be grateful to see your subscription to our YouTube channel. Otherwise, let's go to the next questions. Question 14 is as follows. Dash is a device for sending images over a telephone line. Dash is a device for sending images over a telephone line. Okay, so the correct answer there is fax. Fax is a device for sending images over a telephone line. Okay, we come to 15. To use a computer network, a user must first log on by entering the username and. To use a computer network, a user must first log on by entering the username and dash. So the correct answers there for those questions are, you can either write PIN. PIN is the common word that I presume that you cannot forget to remember. Also, there is password. Password is also a common word that we use in day in, day out of our livelihood activities. So we talk about password. It's either when you are withdrawing money using a mobile phone, you can say enter the password or enter the PIN. Okay, so these are the two words that you can use. So if you write PIN there, your answer will be correct. If you write password there, your answer will be correct. You can also use the word security code. Okay, security code is also correct. If you write your answer to be security code, your answer will be correct. So basically, those are the three options of the answers for question 15. So PIN, password, and security code. All these three options are correct.